Hey friends, welcome to our channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you about how to grow chestnut trees from seed. We've actually harvested our own chestnut seeds for the first time ever here on the farm, so I am going to show you how to plant those so that you can have more trees next year. Let's get into it. These are our chestnuts that we harvested. So our tree, this is what they look like, kind of fuzzy, and we are going to plant them in these containers here. You want a deep container, pretty deep for the tree's root system, probably about 6 inches deep at minimum. And we have just filled these with like 50% potting soil, 50% garden soil. All right, so we're gonna plant these about 1 inch apart, and you know, the old adage, plant the seed about as deep as it is large. So that's about what we're gonna aim for. It doesn't have to be like super precise, but we just made a little hole here. We're gonna drop the chestnut down in it, and oops. I believe that the way that's best is pointy side down. No matter what, it still should self-correct, even if I'm putting it upside down. And the radical should find its way to the top. But I believe that it's pointy side down, so that's what we're gonna do. Just drop it in there, and then we'll just go through and go ahead and pre-poke our holes. All right, just for safety's sake, I did plant a row the opposite way, just in case I'm wrong. All right, so now we've got them pressed down in the soil. We're just gonna cover, tamp it down, and water these in. Now the next thing I'm going to do, instead of just leaving it like this, because we are leaving this out over winter, so that they will come up in the spring. That would be a tree's natural cycle. The nuts would fall off the tree, the nuts would lay on the ground over winter, and then they would sprout up at that point next spring. The next thing I am going to do is I'm actually going to cover the top of this to prevent critters from digging down and eating the chestnuts, because I'm sure that would be a super tasty treat for some squirrel in the middle of winter. But we want our trees to come up. So I'm just going to, I tried to find wire mesh, which would be a good alternative, but I couldn't find any extra wire mesh laying around. So I'm just going to get some pieces of wood that are heavy and lay those on top to prevent a critter from digging down and eating the chestnuts. So I found these 2 spare scrap pieces of lumber. It's not treated lumber right now. I wouldn't advise using treated lumber. I just laid these boards here, and I'm going to leave them till spring. That's it. That's the basics of how to save your own chestnut seeds and plant your own trees. So this is the first year that we've ever planted the seeds to get trees in the spring. So we'll see you back in the spring to see if these come up, which hopefully they do. And then we'll plant these trees out somewhere on our farm. Thanks for watching to the end. And if you enjoyed this content, hit that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it.